Hey everybody, Jason Loucks here, founder and creator of the Private Money Machine system, which you can get for free at secretlender.com. Hey, listen, I get a ton of questions from people, and they say things like, "I don't have money to start a business." That usually what happens is they want to get started in real estate, they want to get started in investing, building a nest egg, making some money, and the big problem is they don't have any money to get started. A lot of times they're working a job where they make good money, but there's not enough money. There's not enough month. There's too much month at the end of the money. How's that old saying go? Right? They're running out of money. Well, here's one of the things I want to show you why starting a business does not require any more money from you. The cool part about this is I'm about to show you in the next 2-3 minutes how you can double your income without actually making any money. So you can get your business started. Now check this out. Check this out. Double your income. There's two different basic ways that people make money, right? Right? There's business income and there's paycheck income. Paycheck income, of course, would be something like 1099 income or W-2 income, like you get from an employer. 1099 you get like if you're a contractor or self-employed. Okay. But here's the thing. Let's say if you're in business and in that business you make $100,000. Okay. Obviously, some of you make 100,000, some of you don't. I'm just putting that there. Notice I say make. Businesses don't earn money. It's not earned income. Businesses make money. The flip side, let's say you make $100,000, or maybe you and your spouse combined make 100,000 or something like that. Let's say you've got $100,000 over here where you earned $100,000. This is not an accident. If you work for a paycheck, if you're 1099 or W-2 type of income, you're earning money. It's called earned income. Over here on the business side, it is not considered earned income, and you're making money. There's a big difference. Businesses make money out of nothing. Real estate businesses make money from nothing, right? That's just the way business works, right? Business solves problems. Well, let's say in the course of, I need some better pens here. Let's say in the course of making that $100,000 in your business, you spend $50,000 to do it, right? And that $50,000 is going to go for stuff like cars. Your car would be a business expense. Advertising, electric bills, water bills, and if it's a home office, some percentage of your home expenses would be a deduction, right? It would cost money to do that, right? Well, at the end of the day, if your business makes $100,000 and you spend $50,000, you've got $50,000 left, right? That's not rocket science. That's easy math. 100,000 minus 50,000 is $50,000 left. Okay. Here's where things change on the paycheck side. See, when you get your paycheck for $100,000, right? Obviously, you probably don't get it all at once, but every 2 weeks or once a month or however often you get it, the next thing that happens is you're taxed. It means before you expensed anything, you're taxed if you're earned income or if you're 1099. Remember, you don't pay taxes if you're an employee. The government takes taxes. It's already gone before you get the money. So your taxable amount is that whole $100,000. Everybody see that? I'm trying not to have too much reflection, but see, you're taxed on the full 100,000. Okay, I'm gonna have to flip this around in just a second, so these numbers and stuff are straight. For me, they look backwards. Maybe they'll look right for you. But this, see, you're taxed on the whole 100,000. Well, you're taxed on that 100,000 if you're making $100,000 in household income, or even your personal income if you're filing singly, is going to be around averagely $30,000. Okay, around 30% tax. If you make 100,000, you're going to pay around 30,000 in tax. Now, a lot of people say, "Oh, you can deduct this and you get a standard." That's true. And at the end of the day, you're going to end up paying 30,000 in taxes. Okay, the highest tax bracket nowadays is around, I don't know, 37, 38, 39%. And it's incremental, of course. But remember that we're not just talking about income tax from the federal government. We're also talking about state income tax. We're talking about employment tax, talking about all those taxes that are taken out of your pay. Some of them are taken out by your employer that you don't even know about because your employer has to pay an employee tax for you. Well, they would have happily given you the money, right? Except they can't because the government requires that they take it, all right? So now flip that on this side, right? When we said $50,000 and that's stuff like ads, cars, internet, right? You got to have high-speed internet in your house if you're going to be pulling comps. Oh, wow, that's some terrible handwriting. I'm obviously not great at this. You can see I have big old clunky hands. But all of these are your business expenses, right? Well, see, in a business, you pay all these expenses first. Okay, so if that business spends $50,000 to make 50,000 and has $50,000 left, they already paid for this before they pay their taxes. So their tax is only on the 50,000. Everybody see that now? And a tax on $50,000 might only be, let me use a different color here, might only be 10,000. So they've got $40,000 left over at the end of the year. Okay, so everybody see this now? See, so if a business makes 100 and spends 50,000 to do it, they're only taxed on what's left over after they pay their expenses. If you're earning that money, you earn 100,000, you're going to pay the tax on the full 100,000. Everybody understand? Okay, and then after you pay the tax on the 30,000 and you've got 70,000 left, then from that 70,000 that's left after you earned it in a paycheck, then you have to pay all these same expenses. Okay, you're going to spend that same $50,000 on cars and high-speed internet and clothes and all that other stuff, all those things that would have been business expenses. Some of them, not all of them, obviously, with personal income too. But if you spend the same $50,000 as an employee to make that 100,000, you're taxed first as 30,000. You've got 70 left, then 50,000 there. You end up with, see if my red pen will work now. Of course not, because that would be too simple and easy for all of us. You've got $20,000 left after you survive 1 year. Right? Does everybody see that? That's a terrible two. Let me rewrite that too. All right. My kids are homeschooled, and as you can tell, I am not the one teaching them handwriting. Okay. 20. Why am I having such a hard time making a two? There we go. All right, they exaggerated two. So in business, if you're just as profitable, you make $100,000 in business, you've got $40,000 left at the end of the year. If you make that money in a paycheck, you've got $20,000 left at the end of the year. What do you do with the $20,000 additional here? You start your business. Okay, here's the good news about this. All of this, everything I just talked about here, that applies to you in the very first year, on the very first day when you start your business. In other words, you don't have to have turned a profit in your business to take all of these deductions. So by being serious about real estate, by starting your real estate business and taking it seriously, treating it as a business, not as a side effect of your income, right? Once you get serious and you treat it like a business, you're going to make more money with the same income. In other words, while you're still working at the job, you can take all these deductions, but you have to start your business to do it. So everybody always says, well, where am I going to get the money? Well, Uncle Sam wants you to do this. Why do you think the taxes are lower over here? Because they want you to do this. Does that make sense? You know why you're only paying $10,000 in taxes here and you're paying $30,000 in taxes here? Because the government wants you to start a business. All right, so if you get that, you'll double your income without making an extra nickel, and you use the difference to start and run your business till, of course, it takes off. And why does the government want you to be on this side? Because they know once you start making hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, this bottom line number, the amount of tax you're paying, is still going to be higher than it is over here. Over here, if you get a raise and you make 5% more or 10% more, this number only goes up a little bit. Over here, if you double or triple or quadruple your profits, this 10,000 could be much, much more than if you stay in a job. Okay, so the government wants you to do this. All right, so where the extra $20,000 you'll get, start your business, get all your deductions, and you'll make more money even with the same income, even from your job, right? Even if it's a part-time business. All right, so that's all for today. I think, everybody always asks me, where am I supposed to get the money to do all this? Like, there it is right there. The government will give it to you. It's free, right? But you got to start your business. You got to get your money right. You got to get your head right. You know who knows this stuff? Rich people. That's why they're rich, because they keep more of the money they make. All right. So thank you very much. I'm Jason Loucks. If you like this, if you please, share this. If you want to know how we do this using in the junk house business, using private investors to fund our deals, just check it out at secretlender.com. I've got an awesome 21-minute walkthrough video that you can watch. You'll get the whole premise of how you start your business, you make more money, and you use that money to make you even more money. All right. So thanks very much. Talk soon. Jason Loucks again. And like this, share this with your friends, or all that good stuff. Talk soon. Bye-bye.